A new report from the American Heart Association is shedding light on the risks associated with some popular eating plans. The report finds many current diet trends may have an adverse effect on your heart health. Among them is the keto diet, which restricts carbs to just 10% of your daily calorie intake. That includes those considered to be part of a healthy diet like grains, beans, and starchy fruits and vegetables, all while promoting a high intake of fatty meats and foods rich in saturated fats. The report also found problems with the Paleo diet, which is based on a theory about how our hunter-gatherer ancestors ate. It excludes foods like grains, dairy, and vegetable oils while promoting an all-you-can-eat approach to red meat and processed foods. Let's bring in Maya Vadiveloo. She is an assistant professor of nutrition and food sciences at the University of Rhode Island and the co-author of the American Heart Association's statement on this topic. Maya, thanks for joining us. Your study found low-carb regimens like the keto and Atkins diets had some short-term benefits, but in the end, they heightened the risk of heart disease. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks so much for having me, first of all. But yeah, the reason that it may not be associated with heart health is for sort of two key reasons. First is that it discourages consumption of a lot of foods that in 2021, the American Heart Association advocated for to include for heart health, including things like whole grains, fruits, starchy vegetables, legumes. And so by limiting those, when you restrict total carbohydrate intake to less than 10% of calories, you miss opportunities to consume some of the micronutrients like potassium and calcium that are associated with reduced blood pressure. You reduce total fiber intake, which is also associated with sort of better cholesterol management, and you miss out on opportunities to consume a lot of plant-based foods that are rich in these phytochemicals that have heart protective benefits. And then on the flip side of that, you're also going to see, an encouragement of some of the foods that, again, in that 2021 statement, we want to limit, like high-fat meats, high-fat dairy, and things that are rich in saturated fat that can increase cholesterol and have adverse effects on blood pressure. And then, lastly, from a behavioral standpoint, these patterns tend to be very, very restrictive, and it's very difficult to maintain a highly restrictive pattern that excludes many, many food groups for the long term. And a really big piece of this statement was to encourage people to adopt a dietary pattern that's heart healthy that they can maintain for the rest of their lives.
How does the paleo diet compare to the low-carb regimens in terms of restrictions and risks? I was a little surprised to see the paleo on a sort of not so great list here.
Yeah. Well, as you indicated, it wasn't in the same tier. So it did have some benefits beyond the highly restrictive versions. And again, you can, have better versions of all of these things. So, in this case, you're still excluding, as it says here, grains, dairy products, and some of the starchier vegetables and heart healthy oils. So just like with the keto and Atkins diets, you're going to be missing out on opportunities to increase certain plant-rich food sources. But there's more opportunity in comparison to the Atkins and keto patterns.
There's so many diets we hear about now. People are taking, weight loss drugs that are diabetes drugs too. There's some extreme efforts people take to lose weight. What is the best advice for anyone looking to lose weight and also protect their heart health?
Yeah, that's a great question. And, I think it's always this question of how do you balance energy intake with energy expenditure? And so I think, in my opinion, as a dietitian, when we balance our plates by eating a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, and really eat a large portion of lower energy dense foods, we can feel fuller, we can feel satisfied, and then allow there to be smaller portions of some of the other foods, that are higher in calories. But, really the big piece was, regardless of maintaining energy balance, still choosing those patterns that are plant forward and rich again in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, lean meats, heart healthy oils, excluding tropical oils, all of those independently from your body weight management will promote healthier heart health.
I've been waiting years for a nutritionist, the American Heart Association, to say it's okay to eat carbohydrates. I'll bet healthy ones, but still don't restrict them. And you're in better health. Maya Vadiveloo, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.